I think it's important for students, no matter what medium they're working in, to edit their work and to understand that so much of their work is about editing, and that really to kind of stick to the story. You know, one thing I try to do is anything that's kind of funny, I leave in until I have to cut it, you know, because these stories are so serious that anything that's amusing, you know, is really good for the story. But just to really kind of step back and take a critical look and think about how they can tell the story in maybe the shortest way possible, you know, in like what's really necessary to tell the story that they want to tell. One of the things I think is important is to really understand the story and understand kind of what I think about as the story behind the story. So that the story of Harriet Tubman is obviously the story of this great American, but it's also the story of Maryland, the story of how enslavement worked in Maryland. It's the story of her as a woman. It's the story of her as a woman who was barely 5 feet tall. You know, so all of those things are part of the story. And so that the more you can include of the story behind the story, you know, what did the place where Harriet Tubman grew up look like? What, you know, did it sound like? You know, what did it smell like even? You know, all of those things really help in making the story more complete. So, you know, I think the story behind the story is really important.